Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all keeping really well. As you can see by the title, today I'm going to be reviewing and trying out for the first time the Vieve makeup products. And I've actually been stalking the Royal Mail so that I can make sure that I get my stuff, and it is finally here. I'm just so excited for this to come. For those of you who have been living under a rock this last week, the Vieve makeup brand is a brand that has been designed and created by Jamie Genevieve. Like, I have grown up with her. My makeup has basically changed with her, and I feel like she's probably the main person that I would go to whenever I'm looking some inspiration. I love following her on Instagram, and a bit like myself, she is a makeup counter girl, so it's really wonderful to see how far she has come since those days. So without further ado, let's just get stuck in. How stunning is this visual? I am obsessed. Hopefully I look like this by the end. She launched an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter in 3 different shades. She launched 5 matte lipsticks and 5 liners as well. I got something from each range, so I got the eyeshadow palette, of course. I also got the highlighter. I also got a lipstick and a lip liner then as well. I just wanted to try out everything from the range. As I say, I've followed Jamie for so long that I really just wanted to show my support for her brand. I've always said that as soon as she has come out with something that I had to have it. I've basically done my base makeup, so I've done my foundation, everything that I have already on my face I will leave in the description bar down below for anybody who cares. But today I'm basically just going to be focusing on the Vieve products. So I'm going to begin first of all with the eyeshadow palette. Okay, so let's just look a little bit at the packaging first of all. So it comes in, I mean, whenever you think of Jamie, if you've watched her, if you followed her, the packaging really does just scream her. Like, it's exactly what I would have expected. It's really luxe. And it has the black with the gold accents. The name as well, I just think everything is just really simple but effective. I know the packaging isn't the end all be all for everybody, but I really think that that makes or breaks the price. So this one here, it was on the pricier end for an eyeshadow palette. It was £43. And if I'm honest, whenever I was looking at it on the website, I was like, oh, is it worth it? Is it not? I mean, I was going to buy it anyway, even if I hated all the colours in it. But now that I'm actually holding in my hands, first of all, it's huge. Let me show you. So inside we have, oh, this is the first time I'm looking at it. Look at the size of the pans. They are absolutely huge. I always like to see swatches of eyeshadow, so I'm going to do that for you now. So I just wanted to hold up in comparison because it's going to be quite difficult to tell on camera the actual size of it. So I have a really well-known palette just beside me. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. They would be quite a similar price, but you can see the size of the pans here compared to the size of Jamie's new palette. The size difference is just incredible. Like, these will last you so long. I think I've done enough rambling about the palette. I just want to get it on. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit further so that you can see exactly what's going on. I think that's far enough. First of all, I just want to use the shade So Shy. The powders, oh, got a text. I mean, I know so far this color is really just like my skin tone color. However, it's really silky, really creamy. And whenever I was doing the swatches earlier, like, they just really glide onto the skin. Okay, so I can't not start off with the shade Buff. This color is just screaming to me. It's just that kind of like perfect mustardy brown kind of color. And I'm just going to use a Wieve 224 brush to apply this. Wow, I actually wasn't expecting just as much pigment off that color. I definitely think less is more anyway so far with these eyeshadows. Okay, so I know I look a little bit mad right now. Trust the process. So I'm next going to go in with this shade here in the shade Delicious. And I'm just going to essentially just do the exact same as what I've done, but not bring it up just as high. Keep it a little bit closer into the crease and the lash line. So I am just kind of stamping that product in and then doing kind of like slow, small kind of circular motions just to blend it out. This shade is beautiful and is blending like a dream. And I'm just grabbing that brush that I was using before just to kind of slowly diffuse the edges. I really love the mix of shimmers and mattes in the palette. There are 10 shades overall, 7 of them are matte, and then the remaining 3 are shimmer shade. The shimmers are really beautiful, so I am dying to get into them. Okay, so next up then, on a slightly smaller brush, even again, I'm going to go in with the black shade. So I am very excited to try this out. I'm going to take the teeniest, teeny weeniest little bit and just start to blend it into basically where I've done the brown, but just not bringing it up as high. And then I will be going in with a wing liner anyway, and I might use the black again then just to kind of give it a really, really smoky effect. I haven't quite decided. Anyway, this is a Vieve 230 brush, and I'm honestly tapping off the majority of it. And then going in with the brush that I was using before that has the darker brown on it, and then I'm just going to start to slowly blend that out. My hat truly goes off to anybody that can just go in with a black eyeshadow and blend it out and it looks perfect. I can't, it gives me the willies. So before I go in with any shimmers or anything on the top of the eye, I just want to kind of even out the bottom part because it's looking a bit top heavy at the minute, so I just want to see where I'm at. So I'm just going to go in with a dark brown pencil. Any brown pencil will do. This one here is the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal in Barbarella Brown. These ones are so, so creamy, and because I'm going to be going in with eyeshadow, I want something that's creamy that I can blend out. And because I want the focus more so to be the darkness on the outer corner, I'm really only going to bring it in about halfway, and then I'm going to let the eyeshadow do the rest of the work. You can of course just go in with eyeshadow on its own, but I always like, especially for underneath the eye, if your eye waters or whatever, it just gives, having that little bit of liner underneath, it's almost like a security blanket. It's just like an extra security measure to make sure that your eyeshadow doesn't move. It also gives it something to just cling to. And then just with a little bullet brush or little pencil brush, I'm just going to go back in with the shade Buff and essentially run underneath that as well. Just really soften and smooth everything out. So now that I've finished underneath my eyes, I'm dying to use all three of the shimmer shades, so that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start off with this one here, which is called, I want to say Thea. Then I'm going to take Carrot, and then I'm going to take Glimmer and almost work it just right as I get closer to the eye. So taking the shade Thea, first of all, I'm going to spritz my brush. A little bit of setting spray, water will do. I just want to make sure that it really sticks. Wow, that is so beautiful. Just while my brush is still damp, I'm just going to go in with the next shimmer shade in the shade Carrot and just kind of apply these all at once. That shade is absolutely stunning. So just go in with the inner corner highlight then. I'm going to take the shade Glimmer on a teeny weeny Real Techniques eyeliner brush, and again I have spritzed the brush. I'm just going to kind of work it into just basically that entire inner third. Oh, I might have put a wee bit too much on, but that's okay. So I am really only now thinking about liquid liner. I probably should have done that before I've done the shimmer shades, but I am just going to go in with the liquid liner. This is the trusty Charlotte Tilbury in Feline Flick. This is in the black shade, which is called Panther. So I'm just going to start to work away and do my liner. I'm going for quite a chunky wing. If you'll know me, you'll know I do love my eyeliner. I do want to keep it quite thin, just close to my eyelash, just so that you can see everything that's going on up above it. So as I said, I probably should have done my liner before I did the glitter, but to be honest with you, the liner went over the glitter pretty well, but I am just going to kind of soften it slightly, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the matte black eyeshadow and just kind of run it over the liner. Okay, so that is the eyeshadow pretty much done. I'm just going to go and pop on some mascara and lashes, and I will be back to do the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I am back with lashes on. I actually just tried to put on like quite dramatic lashes, and I put them on and I was like, that's not me anymore. Lockdown has changed me. I have, these are little Demi Wispies. I think I prefer them. I'm a changed woman. Moving on. So I have left then the lipstick, lip liner and the highlighter. So I think I'm going to do the lipstick first and then I'm going to do the highlighter last. I love doing highlighter last because it's probably one of my favourite pieces to do. It's just that, ooh, the pièce de résistance. So I have a lipstick and a lip liner. So the lip liner, I picked up the shade Velvet Sands, which if I'm not mistaken is the lightest of the liners. And then I also picked up the shade Vieve that kind of would go with this one. Was actually out of stock by the time I went to get it. It's on my Christmas list. Mum. So the lipstick that I picked up then is in the shade Coming In Hot. So they may not go together, but I'll make it work. I love the packaging. I love whenever you can see what colour the liner is at the end. It's just a very little thing, but I really like it. And this lip liner looks like it's going to be really creamy. So of course I'm going to overline my lips slightly. I do wish I had have got the darker shade in this one. However, that's a really pretty just daytime colour. For me it is anyway. So that lip liner went on really creamily, like really easy to apply. There was no drag across the lips. I hate whenever you're trying to overline your lips and it tugs and then you end up with a not clean line. Like that line is really clean. The lip liners then, they are £15, which I think is pretty standard if I'm honest. Definitely any lip liner that I've come across that's on the higher end of makeup. But yeah, I really like the tone of that. I'm probably going to buy all the colours if I'm being honest. So this then is the Modern Matte Lipstick and it's in the shade Coming In Hot. The packaging, let's talk about it. It is stunning, very tom forward, but definitely on the more affordable side. So the lipsticks, they retail at £19. It comes with a little V on the top, which I think is always a really nice touch. And if I'm not mistaken, it actually has Vieve imprinted on the bullet. Yeah, the camera might not be picking that up, but hopefully you'll be able to see that it does say Vieve on the bullet. This looks like the most perfect warm brown. Oh, it smells beautiful. What does that smell? Oh, they glide on so nice. They are a really interesting formula. I can't stop putting it on. Okay, so it's definitely a matte lipstick. It's not, I've just closed that in my hand. It's magnetic. I love, again, I'm all about packaging. I'm a total sucker for packaging. This is beautiful. Yeah, so it is a matte formula, but it's not like dry, like it's not like a liquid lipstick. It's not just your average matte lipstick. That feels movable. Like you can, I very much like that. Okay, so moving on to the last piece that I have from the collection then. This is the Vieve Nova Glow highlighter. So this one here, I've already said it, but this is in the shade Holy Chic. I would more than likely be the lightest shade, however it was out of stock by the time I got there, you thirsty bitches. Oh, actually this colour might be okay, a little bit golden. I always like it a little bit golden. Very nice. I just love seeing anything that's pressed in. Oh my god, again, the packaging, the design just gets to me. It's just very beautiful. There's a little close-up just of the highlighter then. I really almost don't want to put my brush in there and ruin it. It just looks so beautiful sitting in there. But I'm going to take a Makeup Forever 140 brush and I just gotta do it. I don't know why, I'm like nervous, I'm like sweating. I don't know why, I'm just really excited for this. Holy sh**. The amount of times I've tried a highlighter and they've looked kind of like this, so whenever you look at that up close it does look sparkly and I was a little bit worried. It doesn't come out sparkly, it's a very strong highlighter. To be honest with you, I would expect nothing less from Jamie Genevieve. That being said, it is very strong, so definitely take less is more. But my god, that is beautiful. I've put it too far over, but that's fine. I'm just going to take my kind of powder brush, there's nothing really on it, just soften it slightly. But my god, that is beautiful. I'm gonna give myself a little Tin Man nose, why not? I'm gonna pop a little bit just in here. Okay, so I need to set this masterpiece in place. So I'm just gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Oh, that is fresh. Okay. Gotta get the volume in, you know. Okay, so considering I had absolutely no idea what kind of look I was going to do, it was always going to be a smoky brown eye, let's call a spade, but I'm really happy with how this look turned out. I am totally blown away by the quality of the products, especially given the price. Okay, the eyeshadow palette, I said it was on the expensive end, but it was worth it. Like the eyeshadow, it paid off. I have paid more for eyeshadows that have done a lot less. I do think then, outside of the eyeshadow palette, I think everything else is a really great price. I forgot to mention that the The highlighter was £27, which again, given the size of it, I think that's really good price. The lipstick and the lip liner, I'm sorry, but they are a steal. But I would love to hear what you guys think. Have you ordered any of the products yet? Have you tried them? I'd love to hear your thoughts on the look that I've done. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoyed me reviewing these products. If you want to see more videos like this, please do let me know in the comments down below. I do read all the comments, so I love to see what you guys think. And until next time, take care, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.